Hello friends, I'm back with new video. So today we will learn that what is the meaning of public static void main in the Java code, because whatever the thing you are writing in the Java code, at least you need to write up this code, public static void main, because this is the main function of the Java. In every programming language we have some main functions. Without these, that program is not going to be executed. So in Java we have this main function. Along with that we have few keywords like public, static and void. These all are the keywords and these are the parameter of string type. This is the array argument we have. Okay, so what actually the meaning of it is? First of all, what is public? Public is a access specifier. Okay, access specifier. That means by default it is public in main class, because only the public keyword should be there, because it have the least security feature. That means that object which is outside from the class can access the main function if it is of public class. So we need to have that main function is of public, because that if the function or the method, function or method, these both terms are same, if the method is of public type, then we can access it from outside the class also. That is why it is public, because when JVM calls the function, then call the main function, because without main function execution the program is not going to be executed. So while JVM executing the main function, so it is calling from outside the class. So if the function is only of public type, then it is able to be called from outside the class. That is why it is public. Okay, so it is necessary that main function should always be public, because JVM is accessing this main function to run out. So that is why it should be public. So the meaning of static is, if the function is of static type, then we doesn't need to create, no need to create object of this class, okay, because without the object that class is not going to be executed. But if we have static type of function, then we don't have to create object of the class, that it will be called without the creating of object. That is why static is used here, because that main function doesn't have any object to call it. Okay, the next one is void. That means void means null actually. That means we do not need to, no need to return any value, return the value. If our main function or any function is of void type, that means we do not need to return the value. So hope you understand these three keywords: public, static and void. I'm going to repeat that public is used here so that we can call it from outside the class. That is why it is used here. It is also known as access specifier. We have three access specifiers: private, protected and public. Then we have static. If we are writing a static keyword here, that means we doesn't need to create the object of the class or the function. And we have void here. That means we doesn't need to return any value. That is why we are using the void keyword here. Okay, so this is the main function as it is. And one more thing you need to remember, that Java is a case sensitive language. So the thing which is written here as it is, like if this is in the small case, you need to write up in the small case only. And the classes which is already defined, like string, this is already defined class we have. So its first character is of capital letter. So always you need to write up the string with the capital letter of S. If you are writing up the string in the small case, then it is not executed. So the predefined classes or the keywords as it is, you need to write up and use it, because this is case sensitive. Okay, so we are declaring a array variable of string type here, because we have subscript here, and these subscripts are used with these subscripts are used with arrays only, because here we have only one subscript. If we have two, then that means we are in the two-dimensional. So here that means that we have declared array kind of variable arguments. You can change its name. It is just a variable of array type in the string format. Okay, so hope you understand that what is the meaning of public, static and void main. As such thing that if someone asks you what is the meaning of public, you can say that it is a access specifier, and we are declaring it here so that it can be accessible from outside the class also. If you are writing static, then we doesn't need to create an object. If you are writing a void, that means we doesn't need to return any value. That is why the void is used for. And this is the function name, and this is a variable we have of array type in the string format we have. So this is what the concept of today is, and these all topics come in the practicals also. So hope you understand it, and if you have any query, you can comment below, and see you in the next one. Take care.